Castle 90.3 FM. Yeah, maybe Arache. And it's 27 minutes past 9 o'clock. We have the president, former president of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama. Waba Kansa wa Finfi Mantum. The CCR come out to Chogodoro Kodono. Robon Badanias and come out to Nibia Bro. It's Castle 90.3 FM. Blending tradition with style.
You know, make us a 2 minute with DNSM. And so we share parliamentary so because they're presidential and parliamentary. Parliamentary 2016 near 106 seats per. Na Fifi Mantem near 4 seats per our parliament. Na 2020 ebeto abano. Fifi Mantem your seats echo from 4 seats to 13. I just say we share seats at war Fifi Mantem I year 23 no. Let's say 13 majority abedi NDC sem. A peja NDC seats na free 106 and they call 137. And 137 seats are yenya no. Osha seats a 15 mantem etimi peja e kodru sano. The majority. Osha region bia yenya more seats ewo ha. Chain baby enti esefatapa se ya ebitu anamo ni abedamati aba form to 137. I just say na 137 137 akwa say chimpe na je 50 mantem si so modify ya hono eno na aboa amayedrusa enti ya fasa akonye so na ya fa perform so ene omo linke anopai motie fu nyina ya fam so da central region fu nyina ase ene modern boy in the last election. You didn't say elections there, NDC a party, it has come to stay. Na election be a best number. Na you say, and na say, ewo religion mo, especially Christian religion. If you say, Oshe, na yaka, efa Jesus son, abra akwatafo edu ekon ho, osa omo yare, ena ba kope, ena san beda na se. Anka na senya dia ewo ye hunhun krokro mu anase ye religion mu anka Jesus so mbusa se na enkono na aka no wehe ada na omo de nwa beda ase o de ase enti ade a ehunhia pa enti ya baya e be gina mo so Cape Coast etimi nante constituencies ni nyina enti ye gina ha efa mo fidie so eda central region fo nyina ase and modern mobile and 2020 elections are no.
All right, John. O kase ni muno. O kase ye parliamentary no mo fa no dodo amfinfi mantu. Me pese Mrs. You. And Sena Ode say presidential no so at the account.
Presidential account.
Okay.
If you say mechanical, you go from 4 point something to 6 point something. They say 4 point something, I could do 6 point something no 50 mantem ebomo or Mahama dempa edeka home. And also presidential no so yada obiase.
And then Miss Major Cape Kusne, Domitinia, and Macassa, ya so nice in we pa. All right, now, Oko a praboina, no, or in a committee, name 5 months, ye niho, a person bisassi, a probona or coin, how far, a cosing.
A coye pa. Your starting fee, upper east, upper west, extreme, and about northern region, Savannah, and a northeast. As I say, AGYEKUM, and about. Bonomantim and a Bono East and a half for any Ashanti. Now, baby, I could be a na Kakra if you say it would be a ya to about Ghana has a Saudi Kubua or qua na HSA or supporters from Obama Boo, HSA somewhere better if you say Omwendi Kuniminti. And so, what you say, but focus on me, say morale very high. Baby, I could be a one say any Edim Kungo. Obaka say 2 million na be share some, and so ye na enim near council. And you may be a to sing a war yabatunum. O share parliamentary election this year. Baby witness box. Nebane saying that when kwa there, you try interrogation say Electoral Commission any ano efa questions be a course. Yes, they be 70. Yapene momo answer. Yes, you access to information. Information me or Electoral Commission wa ye here into court emma omonfa sign information bra 70 yes yapene. Yes, you Mama Jim Mensa unko jina adakamu ni mbusa no questions ono na year election no send your elections ni sukoye and also so jina adakamu 70 omubu ATI enti ye pay Ghana Assembly enti ye jitu mu say okay Supreme Court ama judgment o hwe kwan a ye fa so your judgment no na in Ghana constitution it's not according to the rights and freedoms of Ghana's constitution. What I say because you say I say court normal you ma doing that say this is the decision they were going to take. And so in nature, you know, make us say, and you may be uncle ye a election more. Yet, chain crofo no mukuta ballot paper, a warm bottom. Near chamber, I be a bear 80 into me and Chomo, and Chomo de Coche Adakanum. Young na call printing presses. Sagana de Yankwa man on name printing ballot paper, ye printer or her. I may be or Africa, almost printing on ballot papers or India, and I say Dubai, no more diaba. Ghana had a fee to take printing your papers. Party be a nipa, a continental printing press on. Near has a when printed 1 million, when printed 5 million, when printed 10 million, when printed 6. Until now, you name number year printing. Until printing we are near kind ballot papers, no. Your car say printed 12 million, what printed a year. Now, party for Nina assign. And your MPP NDC parties and Ketwanina or more representatives.
Ghanaian, I want to ask some questions. I want to make suggestions. Please give me your ears.
About to the yellow stamp, ebe timetry. A yellow stamp, any timetry, easy stamp, pepe, any timetry. And when you now also, and make us say about to know, it's one of the worst we've had since '92. Yehu Afrajan. Time or EC commissioner. You Charlotte say time or EC commissioner. EC one I said there I was all year. Young parties no so ya said there I was here. But I was able to be trusted say EC by young modia. Or being to me in faso and far EC so in via abano. And so sign a cobano 2020. And so young can be brave. I say 2 million minadema. And so the amount one. Nanado and the president in Nigeria 2 months or president. And the year reorganization. And so they say Munyansa. And I'm saying next election be do or die. Make us say for Niagro, San American. And near was ye bia say obedient to me abanum. Namiadum yabe. Ye and Pesse baby abanum. Yan pensis ye, Sagana forecast MPP non pair. We don't have a problem with that. And so say Obibe Fakana a day Afafa and Yoma who a day ballot papers are cost stuff in the other day. And no, it's against the constitution. And no man and no cost. Because they do or die, because a bear French will make sure. I'm making sure say a bear French and every polling station be a do or die. You better to make sure that the right thing is done. At the end of it, you're kind na obi asimesi na winner, asimesi na winner, ni na dia to say about on a French.
Okay. And the say what bosso a do or die, what boss na you would trim, say, and ye to change as a cancer, then boom, no say a bishop French in Nejumano.
Now, school, you can't do or die, nay, second country.
That be and yes, a country.
idiomatic expression or brofocasm. No, yes, a Kotoko has much do or die. And she said the second AK-47 Kotuo, a HS will be a bonnet home than say, obedient him, not much nako ye, not referee Edin ye. Sani Ekano.
Okay. Abribia ye about Tobecoso. Na ye did to me Beshawans, and let's just say. Kamia said Doma or two Abanoma or Arishimu be a woman say, obey my ye bibi at the Amo. Between 2012 and 2016, Ghana for the a year to me share one summer, and then obey me aka say in 50 months to moi, or ye my.
Make us say, and ye say, Emra, ready to me share me some one. Yamin Fanny Crane Professor J.E. Mills or Yenipa Yin Nafino or no Brofocasam Yabeka say he was our mentor. I just say in a role model. No, a vice president, Sam Reno, not me a minister of communications. Professor Mills. Na humbrase ne nindie ne nyamisro ade aye yina ye hwe ya yesian enti abro be president or ye me vice president na enyoma ye yina ye adwuma ewo so no nyame eto nsa frɛ no bebre wo ho a wentimi nwie enti meka sa ensemi bebre ana se mebo so a enye se ma breso nko ene ye be free na breso a mebegina ha abra Professor Mills ka baby and am say o edwuma na oye nyina meto aso no mawie na ya ye bi aka ho enti ye say otrofo ne dance ni ena wa broche ye dance e wo heya men semre me koso bako na obi opebia ontro na on checking hwese sa nyoma na ye ka se ye no ye nye na hina bi obi so ba no waka se wa ye mpuntuduma of 50 mantema ye mbusa se ombo so bako ni entie na ye hu bebia sa nyoma ni na wo ye enka KVIP the district assembly project chips compound the bebre schools under trees make say ye boso a ebebo enkramofo be kwa sorry abani enkan wie nti we nya district assembly projects in America meka enyoma kasia chese aban ye when so menfa roads enkan ho because roads cocoa roads so ye bebre o ha and road improvement projects but kakrebia meka ene nia mebebo sui we share community day schools ya chiche ya ma region bia ebi say districts are omuni secondary schools you see community senior high schools no ewo ho now share 50 mantem nko 50 mantem nya 18 of those schools out of the 18 no 8 yentimi enwie ansa na efri aban mu nso ye wie 10 anyame adom yetimi bie 10 no ama enkwada ewom enti ohwe a ni ayewie ye no dia so SHS ewo Upper Denshire West eno ye wie chichire eno so Upper Denshire East eno so ye wie ntranwa SHS eno wo KEAA eno so ye wie Mori SHS eno so ye wie ena the dikan ekonfi SHS and no Professor Mills Edin and a bosso and Professor Mills Senior High School and no way confi Nikrom Babyofi and also ye at the Quada Ecotum Nasa SHS in Yamomo pick up any bus, school bus account.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Gomwa Jama SHS I walk Gomwa and also Yakubiano Emma and Quada Ecomu Fankoba SHS and Wagona West. Namaura SHS and also Wagona East and also Yewie. Auto Bodja say SHS. Auto Senior West and also Yewie. And Ofanko Edie SHS. And no also Senior East. and umpo yesi teachers bungalow and headmasters bungalow eka ho and a canteen ni na eka ho. Na we schools projects ni fi hwa Elmina yesi fish processing plant ewo ho sene be ya fishermen no ye cold stores nti omokoche enam ne ba no mo ntimi anton no emho no ho a no mo de abegu cold room no mo omo mpeso ombetimi aton fish na ma fish processing plant no no me yi ndompe no no ma pack no sene be ya ye betimi de akọ ejom akoton omo blast freezer bibia wo ho nti omo yi ndompe no na omo ye na abrofo fe no fish fillet na ya pack no cuttings mu na ya de akọ ejom and also ya fish processing plant so Commander Sugar Factory MC no eche beka ho asem but and also your factory ya ni Indian government in a year agreement and ABC Commander Sugar Factory Cape Coast Stadium for some mills a dream or promise the people of Central Region say nyamia dom no be president obesi Cape Coast Stadium nti da breso ene ehya se ehwehwe sika no enso ma breso ene edwuma no hya se ena mi na mi bia no enso nyamia dom for some mills ni dream ehwese Cape Coast Stadium on the pay sika no ehwese yesi sa stadium no Kotokraba market the same and also your promise on ma Kotokraba edwadifo says nyambia ye na doma obesi Kotokraba market no for from ampanso na breso China grants ena okonyae and so ejuma no ehya se e wo ma breso ena ewie ma breso ena mekobia no enti Kotokraba market yi Kaswa interchange and also we hwe Kaswa interchange enuma ye wo ho nyina bridges ne ye miensa so we bridge ne fi ho a ye 21 kilometers of additional roads ewo Kaswa Empotem that is ye link Kaswa to Kumasi Kwino and then Ga East and sa districts sa area ho nyina ewutu senya area ho nyina ye 21 kilometers of roads and you see Kaswa Polyclinic ka ho as part of the interchange you see secondary schools mienu eka ho and you ma 20 communities clean drinking water ni na Kaswa interchange project no enti na obi ko hu ya o say we dey any board dey do o ka say bridges no ho but we share community projects eka ho no that is why you know if you said the price is higher than it was yeah bridge between Amasama and Kaswa na bridge be ebu egum uko yeah new bridge over that river ni na Kaswa interchange. And so if you don't know the scope of works now Oko can say this is overpriced. I just say you don't even understand engineering what you're saying because engineering what share scope of works and sana when making judgment about the value of a project. And so no then asphalt overlay. I know the bebre Cape Coast yeah asphaltic overlay na akwani bebre yeah the asphalt ego so ma Cape Coast roads no ebe yeah kama and ya Cape Coast nkwa yeah Elmina bridge na say wo call Elmina Castle na bridge no yeah buegum yeah new bridge over Benya Lagoon no say ubefi Elmina Krom no atibe drew Elmina Castle and now ko that new bridge there Mabreso and you see Elmina Town Road so yeah asphaltic overlay Swedru Town Roads yeah asphaltic overlay Winneba yeah asphaltic overlay improving the roads within the cities Central Regional Hospital and your friend teaching hospital Central Region Cape Coast Teaching Hospital na Central Regional Hospital, you upgrading no into teaching hospital, and then make us say we train doctors in the hospital. Ni na prof dream no. Into on the say and I'm assuming better so. And if we have the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital, and doctors to me training or home, I'm to me pass it out of Cape Coast University, na NDC, and this Jumedia by no. You see polyclinics, do our Central Region. Say apomudia sem ne health related matters we will improve it into 10 polyclinics because say gomwa da rampon and amiko bende asoko ball form for the 10 polyclinics ni ntimi nante enkroni nyina emfa so mbo form into I did the shortcutting. The Gomade Rampon and the catcher DCs and say almost so they should do the remaining shortcuttings. And you see 10 polyclinics Aguna Duaka in your balcon. A Jumaku be siansi in your balcon, Gomade Rampon, baby, I'm a day so from no in your balcon. I send a comfort in your balcon, a sea sunkwa in your balcon, a Sukuma Duaka and so in your balcon, Brewa, you see balcon. E konfi na kwa esi ba ko ho bimpon eja esi ba ko ho ena gomwa potsen ena efa kaso interchange so yesi polyclinic e wo kaso intikaso polyclinic so be 11 in addition to 10 na yesi you know na water projects so Winneba water project ye biemu so that Winneba benya more ensure section Heman ye be a new water project and a confi ye new water project a survey a confi area hunina because emra ye de water station ye be a water station no na ka distribution network no ye san ko parliament e ko jisika e be kan ho e distribution network no se na be ya nkro ni bebre be nya nsio enti confi ensio bebre e we confi area hunina na Professor Mills Abreso and ma Abreso and yeah, and see, and no money yet. Kitwe be na mabo. Okay. Me sure say be brewa. Send ya mekano. Yeah, more district assembly projects and come home. Say I can say the schools and the trees and the KVIPs in your man anka and come for bebo. I saw it now in your sorry free her and say major and all her and see ya dance dingy.
But that's ye pa. Ebusa so egusa wuti Cape 93.3 FM. Yene ye ewura Ghana mampeni dada John Dramani Mahama. Twetwen komo live for timenim. Eka be matentin gramu amenhu bi papa no fa bruta. Yene na twetwen enkomo na afei so no enye Cape 93.3 FM kwa na ye fa ayedwumidi. Radio stations ahodo and for Spark FM 103.7 FM ewo Dunkwao Sansuna Hope 99.9 FM ewo Breman Eshukuma Sansuna Splash FM ewo Asimfusu Nice FM ewo Winneba 90.7 FM Pink FM ewo Kaswa 96.9 FM Benya 105.7 FM ewo Elmina Sansuna Rich FM 98.7 FM ewo Asimfusu Core FM 97.7 FM or Aguna Street Live FM 107.5 FM Cape Coast and a Costa FM or Mankesim 94.9 FM Obumankuma 100.7 FM or Mankesim Castle FM 90.3 and also our Cape Coast Sweet FM 106.5 FM Chief Praso Radio Gold online a krimu then loud silence a krimu and enye asem ketwa kra e wo hanam enti eguso enje bia maybe phone lines at the amount na watchme afraid obetumi ye the phone lines to also obetumi attest message abana ya kenkan at the amount Ghana man penny that John Dramani Mahama basansuma ba osu ebium na mi bisa yen kasanfa commander sugar factory kakra and say what penso ana obeye edisi ho de ma ye commander ni oman ni nyina na mbom no wo opponent ye aban what to say what the sombo airborne say which factory is you no one fa ye raw material bia amfin so ho no mo a ade potentia ye sitwe be ye produce no bi eni ho eno huntina up to now on fa omosan kan no we no uhunu say
yo say no credit back na oka no credit boa enu me pie wo ha ye free aban mu ye de entro na e dia katakata nipa ni say na esitie enso na nyesa Emprimpi no yetimi ehya ase eka se ye pese ye project bi obehu ne yakoje bosan na ase ye page sika na ye dia aye raw material enti wo de ma ekuafo na wo se ekuafo no produce this mekai soya bean First time I soya bean ebaha. Omanpenyi KUFUOR abreso. Emse omanpenyi KUFUOR. No, Rawlings abreso. Eko omanpenyi KUFUOR abreso. Ene di soya bean ebema farmers no se omundia sa bini na ehu onfa so pa na yedua ebeti media ye ni ma bebre ebi ye de beko amano na ebi nso yankasa be yusu ha. Ena ye distribute soya bean ma farmers. Me say farmers no dua soya bean wie. Afe hwan na beto soya bean no. Factory ni yenyensi processing plant in the home. And the farmers ni bebre na soya bean no ho. Almost they are not used to eating soya bean. Yes, so unya oba boil and being that. And the farmers lost. And Ekoba say another time you can't say omundia soya bean bi almost so bean there they be in because their confidence was gone. And the Indian government say oh yabeboamo mo importe esichire Abraham me won abemuni importe esichire $200 and something million, almost $300 million worth of sugar every year. And they say you bet me see factory ni ankasa you produce sugar ni bi say na be ya you bet forex dollars na you dey call amanone eco crash sugar eba no. And they say look you ain't mistake. And the first thing won't see factory ni see ho ni who's a factory no ho. Na you see factory ni wia na ya pebosia no near the farmers no na farmers na produce sugar cane no to the factory. Into when your factory na eden na aka raw material. Say factory no dey sorry enko bibia. Enti phase 1 of the project any factory no any see here. And phase 2 government of India may another $24 million for sugar cultivation and outgrowers. If you are buying this government buy no say your government's your friend exam facility and they share your priorities. Buy almost sugar in your priority. Until $20-something million Indian government say apply for this for sugarcane raw material. No more apply. And so they left it. Into factory needs now. Okay, say me Jimmy, my basic factory. I won't make provision for raw material. I'm not that foolish. Me economics I was say from. What I say? And I knew what the vision was. The vision was get the factory first. And she started producing, I will have a processing plant. And now the Indian government, it was on our program, what they call 2016, Ghana, India. Priority projects are near one Ministry of Finance. Now sugar, loan for sugar production, almost $24 million. I commend that. There's about 3,000 acres there. Engineer by a nucleus farm or I by a factory nankasa ne farm. Na sikana akano yenya outgrowers all over sa area ho. Obi obedua sugarcane bia near to sugarcane ne free no ho. We'll give them the planting material. If you say ohwe ye sugarcane na yedua na ye fian enso no so enti omo hybrid sugarcane na ankede be ma farmers no modua and no so say who sugarcane back when it say wa was sere a chese enso no do so mum enti sa sugarcane no bedua na factory no beto e wo mo ho enti part of it was capital send a be a factory betimi ato sugarcane na free outgrowers no ho abai they forgot about the second part. Because Commander Sugar Factory, it was in two parts, the plants and the sugarcane growing. On by they forgot about it. And Nama factory na KC I feel almost they want to privatize the factory. Or privatize the factory now. You still need the support for the farmers to grow the sugarcane. And that's the story about Commander Sugar Factory. Now, make I say Yami Adumna Yaba Benwa. Says our factory and Tonya. Because Matisse almost more ton, I'm a private person. But see, Antonia is a factory that can work. I be produce enough and yet Ghana sugar requirement, but a very good percentage of your sugar requirement. Sa factory no bit me produce na ama emabuna award that area so in Juma. What be Juma factory no, that's good. Also a obedua sugar cane it me akoton no. Also be sika.
But that's ye pa say we is hasimiano and the amamina benefit do nim to no and I didn't gina at Ramasu. and then we can so pay a wabe your man penny pay and they another down called KUFUOR the NPP are buying a better transfer in Fienum actually. So we to share on my memuna over with tea wong a human more than say.
Right there. Oh yeah, mommy teacher Juma. Me mark you obi exam script. Now make us a woman that was on market. If you say many nanado ekojina elections 2016 and 2020. It was like okay me market no the script and I say bro focus on me. I say I'm prejudiced. I say akoko sacha from Jennifer Sebia Jennifer o dey say ebia me koke bibi on beka say me ni engineer entia me ni engineer na odi economy I'm prejudiced against him, but you na near to my no. You yourself, you can tell how things are going.
Me angasa minim say abrana wo tie kunyan so omo to me e kan say amemu ti say nye ne order and indian me bi say
some of the to me now omo penalty bibia kata omo ni so me catch omo say montana kunyan so dan you don't understand, you don't know how it is to sit on it, and now omo tana so it is say wona me bu so me can me say KUFUOR transfer na Rawlings are transfer na omunim say net here more sorry we can do all our roads, we don't need to borrow money from this we'll put tolls and this and if the fundamentals are weak the foreign exchange will expose you, and then there it is cash flow come there Ghana near ohia mind then and yes and your money na no kind, and I'm say montana so that until you don't have the experience what's transfer na open who send ya city and the kind of difficulties you'll be faced with. And your miracle with the Kujum Nako Bisa cement ball. Mifia by Muna cement here 27 cities, and then I say Mifia by Muna petrol 14 cities, and then I say iron rods, Edianim Pobusa, where or call a Joma, Edianim ball 2016 and at the same Bisa farmers, fertilizer. And the fertilizer is saying Ebro 100 cedis per bag, 120 cedis. And Ebro yako 400 cedis per bag. Osha dokuna na dokuno no etese. And now koto dokuno 1 cedi 50 pesos. I shrink it to say a and you live in this country. What do you mean that the country is not going in the right direction? Yeah, a car, a Bavarian, so a Kosro. If you are buying 120 billion from Nkrumah Breso Kopim, say, Mifia Baimu. And that 300 and something billion. Actually, say within 4.5 years, almost 200 and something billion cedis or Maboro, more than from independence till the time I left. And so, Obega say, Ebia Obehu something transformational. Ebia acquiring a schools near the end. So Rebia age now. Intendo the same question major amount. If you say Meno Netsi Ghana.
Then ye beka say o kasen mo can say a car a fiti and an amount preso be pim wa penso be
120 billion.
A more times they all.
Yes.
Na obi be say ye bobu or bobusia but dey bia na odi ye juma
odi ede o de kan ma me betra ha central region kwan nyoma me kan ma ono ma
bo ze nye ni nyina na waka
ma omo so betra se no mo kan enyoma o ma ye enya hwe secondary school we were building 200 secondary schools and ye get fund Akoji Bosia for 15 years. You see 14 secondary schools. You see model secondary schools, 14 pay. Ghana. Meanwhile, you have mortgage get fund no. Entina school facilities secondary schools. Cape Coast. Out to me na and Kosubium. Because if you are see dormitory block, secondary school be, you see dining hall, secondary school be. Nina ejumano kosubium because get fund needs to come between contractors. Because you the get fund na kwaje bosia to build 14 new secondary schools. You know, and so what's our cano almost 200 and something billion. Shreme near Omodiae. And far free SHS, because free SHS, Frank Wusika, and the sponsor. It's out of the oil money that we pay for free SHS. And the free SHS and count. Into the Treme, acquiring Treme, hospitals, Treme, schools are HSA almost 200 and something billion. Yeah, they are sponsor. I don't see anything. Maybe I will now be.
That question me did say we here no or down better say no more me here no ma here but my yen call a NDC amanyukodim na yen hwade ka every 2020 about na ankoba say 2 minute be share.
So can I busa sa question no the next time my MPP ni be ba betra ka chen so on fan list non share 200 and something billion in 4 years on margin no then we'll all understand because Yebusa Omutimi Yano.
My brother to me could and maybe Nami Bisa say, Yingra NDC Amayukunum Ekakanen Hadi. A free as a 2020 about Tona, 2 years and Kunimdi, and I say a 2 million bedimus. Sesiano, more reorganization, Hobua, at the same.
A cost you pa way anchor. Your party executives they beat me at home, but I'll do my best. If we say Supreme Court, a court case, no, I'm say my boy, your chairman for example for Abaso, and your general secretary, and your functional executives for you now. If you a court case, no, and I'm saying okay, me and Transi, yes, starting a reorganization and preparation towards 2024. In Tiampanso, a free summary, no. Almost every week you took one. Either see a co-region and I see a retreat. Yeah, major retreat, our whole Volta region. Into a fair, your party opinion for from regions in our Mumbishia Volta region. You report now a free region or any so beyond some region and call your regional retreats. I'm saying regions in our central region, Poma Yomu retreat away. Aka Ashanti and Eastern na HSO regional retreats no. Na you say you be regional outreach. Enti yempenyin for no war headquarters obia beko free headquarters obia be free nkran na yakọ regions in na akoye outreaches no in preparation for Nyame Adoma special delegates conference at the end of the year. Yeah, I say a bit me at the end of the year, but it depends on resources near the agency. They send me by end of the year, at least early next year. You better say a special delegates conference. So I know could J reports from regional retreats share near course of 2020 now share strategy they call 2024. Apart from that, you better share your policies and your na constitutional reforms and so say be what was a yes answer constitution because old constitution I say President Rawlings is the founder of the party and Nyame Emfani Currency President Rawlings said ni hubium and say you may be what constitution na I was here na the role of Council of Elders this annual money na. And also, Nyame Adoma, special delegates conference, and a better Sanyo Manina. Yeah, nature say Jumana Kasa starting. A Jumano F branches, especially branches title. Because every polling station a branch. There was here 9-member executive. Now, Osha nearby and said towards the last election, no. Just before the election, a few months to the election, the Electoral Commission created new branches. In Toko region back one, you created 1,000-something new branches. Now, also say, political parties now are the stakeholders in the elections. And some branches now were created, and we must create an executive there, we must create a machinery there to be able to look after the polling station. It is also training now a few months to election. Now, Yankas Ashanti say, what the 1,500 new branches are going to come on. Now, say you hold the branch elections in all those branches. It affects your party organization. Also, party organization, you're predictable. You say your branch executives are and it creates problems for us. And right now, you have started branch reorganization. And my hope is that you're in train when it's getting to 2024, now Electoral Commission Becca said we're creating another 10,000 new branches. I know any idea what they say. When they said they might create some additional constituencies, but if you create additional constituencies, it must not lead to new branches. The point is, on person will keep the number of people voting in every polling station below a certain number. But I was here in term so that the parties know that these are the branches that exist. So that you bet me hold the branch elections or near to see your branch executives, near who say ballot box we be see her. Na nipa me no ballot box na say. And those are the things we are working on. A constituency elections, na regional, then from there national. And then after that, we prepare for 2024. And you know, we started it already, and we're working quite hard. And in America, say about party executives are also regional executives also. They are also doing very well. And see, constituency executives are about Mabaso.
All right. You Gusuna ya Kyle say I keep 93.3 FM and UTN live. Every Ghana man penny that John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, eti Jumu Mendima, Yeneno, Edi and Como. Na Messansuma Kause, Nasia or de ma Ghana Menina, 2020 Batron, your 2 year and Como, and a Gusso in India. Wasugusua wuti na Messansuma Kai will say, you made any Edison. Ofrihan musi yabeko aye nana kwesi ata nenche ewo ahimfi emintimate no ni mpenifa kwa kwehia edi nkomo. Right after that no so no bebo model pa na wako aye muziminfo esombia ewo mfimfi manto mu anone aye muziminfo mpenifo so akotwetwe nkomo sanso na owia asofo wo mfimfi manto so ono obehia yem papa no mo apofo anase afarfo 150 man to Mohansono, Ghana man penny that John Dramani Mahama, and a Yemami Professor Jen Opoku Ajimai, and an impending fire by Bekwakushia, a yet one only at Chikinkumu. Nothing so no, party members I 150 man to Mohansono, Bekwakushia, CNC, Nafi Edin Komo at Wasso Ediamam. Namika was says Spark FM. From the live sound, so I hope Splash FM, Nice FM, Pink FM, Benya FM, Rich FM, Call FM, Live FM, Coastal FM, Ubruman Kuma FM, Castle FM, Sweet FM, and Afe and Radio Good Online, and Loud Silence Radio, Pekene Live, Wasuguswa Wuti. Ghana man penny that John Dramani Mahama, Masama Ba, Winchain Epium. Oh my Ghana, I yet to imprint. Katashishe any proye ni juri meri yempa awo omem waye omampeni dade edena wo kan awo
katashishe ni proye eno na broni be friend corruption corruption no hwa ade a e wo se okun etia na obomodia etwase enye say ade a e will continue ebe koso a say ebe ha oman no if you say resources ana foto a aban je eni sika aban ede beye mpunto anaza aban ede beye na ade na obi eyibi ana say obi ede kanana kwan so agese sekene bi ede ahye ne bottom na ono ade aye ne ho yie na je say enyoma anka ebeye ama oman ni nyina ana say community ni nyina na je say akodi nipa ba konsem nti ade a e wo say okoso ekon enye ekon a edafom nti aban bi ebe bia ekon a e wo say omanpanyin no ede empanyinfo no edikan na omudi kan na je say amanfo ni nyina edi ekire Base koba se omanpanyin no ana se omudi kan no omankasa ena che se katashe ne proye no omu endi ekan enko sa corruption no ana se omankasa ena ka ho ema corruption ne ba no na che se enya de a obetimi etu ase na se na me hwe yi TV Austria Prime Minister on the government in resigning. If we say corruption be consoa, media no expose here no na say omunyina omo resign enti menka say ye hankwa na saa katasihye ne proyewo abrochempo a ebi bebi omo eduru no obeka say omo akwetia eni ho biom enso eto de bia obehu na epie ho na se pie ho a na meka ne say katasihye ne proyesi na epie umaimu anase bibi ya senya obe I don't know how to say how you react and I say a kwan obe faso akon anamo obetu efa saa no eno ene hia enti menka say nanado aban mu anase aban foforo ebebe bia corruption ANC ebesi but ejina senya leadership no ebe treat saa corruption no eno ne hia okay na se ko ba say omampanyin anase aban no BBC efa omunipa ho na omo set up clearing agency na say your friends institutions aban enjuma ye si ho say omo kon efa katasise ne proye omunye investigation no omo atwe sa nipa na so na wan kasa aban eso aye ho na wakase we onye hwe munjano we onye hwe na munjano na ache say what create clearing system ama sankrofo no na se koyesa obi so ebe ya obeka say ene meso me ya yen twemaso enti obehu na edereko sa enti na say president say o ya to ni din be breaking promise ken den so one factor in agent account Ghana for friend clearing agent because obi ekoye katashisha na prayer na say corruption is involved in corruption on angazaka say OHNC yen feel twese ekoto embassy e wo Norway obi dan yekoto dan no 3.something million dollars na obi adane ne ho ebeton amaga na by $12 million internet say almost $8 million ko obi botom asem no ko by president so hwenim enti omunjai yen to dan impobium enom koton dan fofrobi enompo dan ya ye say value no ye be $4 billion something be 7.something million dollars enti san yo mani na ejina wa wudi kan no me wo abai moment ka said there was no corruption there was corruption but look at how we dealt with it national service ghost names almost 70,000 a year and almost 30,000 ghost names can home yeah pam nipa be 100 and something and yeah 30 something could court a year jida me and I'm a set commission of inquiry Elvis Afri and a youth and I'm say they should set up a ministerial inquiry to look into jida. Yeshua Jida Mweno Muhun say and you may be atosin. The Jida reports, I commissioned the Jida reports, and you'll be on a commission here. And no M name who say Katashi Sheni Proye Air Coso. Mia me yonko, Madame for Nasina on the health grounds, Nanako Fadu, you know. But there was some Jida reports, no, and no Emma Yede Minya Bako, Menina Newa Parliament, you didn't go Jina courts. Did not call Echo Tumu, Ewon Sawam. Nansiana Akufado pardon on health grounds. But I'm saying, say, a year near all year, Efa Katashene Proye. And if you name all the things they did, Sir Ford car Asemi, it went to charge. Charge Koshemu, there was nothing. And so, MPP for Jemu and a Ford expedition, the man a bribe. One a day Ford car. What they command bribe president now they are commanding embassy on Burkina Faso. What they bribe by money pass? What they brandy panankasa? You could have driven the car into Ghana and said, "Oh, President, may they crack a bro." What represent my ambassador? Say, "Oh, this is a present me pe Ghana mampenya senti me they say for the air mao fakomano." Na embassy no at the abe presente officially to Jubilee ya throw bibia and made it part of the pool. Na security for ne yusu sakano. And so say ya de bibi be barrel na yakasa oye corrupted na yakasa wakoje Ford Rancher $40,000 Ford Rancher bribe. They say Messi Hotel or Dubai. Makachro mo say MPP for it. Yanko Dubai. Na your hotel no yanko J. Nienton Hotel no nienfo sika na mra Ghana. Ebeshi ne. DKM. Yes, many lodina there. And then mo na mo wa ban mu. DKM mo ka che one na DKM yene there. Yes, me ships we were Tokyo Harbor. I just say and Toronto there. Many lodina for 100 million World Bank money. Who World Bank money when World Bank money and my Ministry of Finance and the Bank of Ghana ho. Yet then can say Bank of Ghana have 100 million. Not transfer Kugu Swiss bank account. Mini Swiss bank account. Mini foreign account. Be a I don't have a foreign account anywhere. My account is in ADB and Zenith Bank and Guaranteed Trust Bank. 3 banks. I want to miss it. If you want to investigate me, investigate those banks. My money is all there. And so, Sayan Trono, Omudiya, I'm running a family and friends government. Family and friends, me nipa bako pe my cousin, Joyce Bauer, and an deputy minister, I want my baimo. Ode she my bain na na she say me busu ni bi wo ho. And so, and Trono de na doso. And see ama afome eyibi e wo Ghana for adwimu. What I say? But a nation near Koso. A nation near Koso. Boss they will investigate. A Japan. PDS. Yenya Odua, President's cousin, your friend saying, Gabi, any bumpty. Omu voices was who are negotiating the shares in PDS. We heard their voices negotiating the shares in PDS. Yes, you're being reducing the share. No muntiminche, Emma, other people. We've all heard the audio. And so, I say, I buy the bottage, you know, and yeah, the boba. Because no media for you made so much noise during my time. And then you can't talk.
But media and His Excellency,
oh, yeah, they are good, but I don't know. Their mojo has diminished.
The way I was say a church munina is he afan or who seen the poor akase a NPP abaying a Katajana proel, the young Musin and a cono and Sweeney. Yadi Matiami do better all those cases and things, PDS, then, nothing. That is showing in Santunechi. I feel special prosecutor from Yamiadum, Washa Seka. We'll see how he continues. But what cases are excavator cases? Excavators, Chichi and Crawford excavators are Yako parking. Na ebiaira ebesin we don't know where those excavators are. We don't know where those excavators are. We and if there are other cases galam say nipa oye juma ewo president ase ewo Jubilee House ya filming no or Jessica ya call report ya ma special prosecutor no my entema call report ya ma CID so. And then you let CID do an investigation quickly and say, so, Omar Clay, no. I don't know, Munja, special prosecutor investigating. And I know what you mean say it's the whole government is involved in hiding corruption, no. And so, Mujuman, they're swinging. That's why corruption, they're swinging, crack. Economy, so what can say NPP are paying economy on Besumo and shed that Enko Yikra, and I think the Yakano so can cost and yes, stable. Obit me abo in Chimuka cra.
Well, I know the offer a economic theorist, Alaji Baumia, or economic guru. On Ankasa, the principle, or say if the fundamentals are weak, the foreign exchange will expose you. And maybe I'll be say foreign exchange in cost by his own theory. I say there's something wrong with the fundamentals. Now the fundamentals now there's a big problem because deficit no cost. The deficit is almost 18%. So far, yet to na sikeba abai foto na so what kind size sikano would the chair aketia I just say public sector workers any compensation na interest I bet that ya kaso would the enusu tia sika aka no hwe ni hobium nti sika odi be goods and services bibi a friend of goods and services any capital expenditure infrastructure ni na this okwa abroche kobo bosia nti na de bia omo bosia no that's why they are always borrowing ne ekoso sa bedroom remi will default on our loans because baby air kono say yan so ano a bedroom emrebi we won't be able to pay our loans your bosia eka yede unless your kasi a chama yina Ghana phone yina using the old population figure omumu yusu yana and ubia the kabe 11,000 cities oh the ka 11,000 cities into se kase ubia mfane de mrani ntwe kana also the 11,000 beba made 11,000 beba you know anti baby economy no kono it's not right and the point is nipa oye finance minister na or share economy no so he has an interest in the borrowing because the company data bank and a year broker for Gosia Ghana BGBA on your commission also. It is our minister of finance, or your president, a Busheni, or your cousin, or one a company, Bosia Ghana Bebobia, the company Ningebi, I just say about on one botoma. Say Bosiana there, or because of Bosa every time, and one noble, share energy sector levy, I had buy. Na yeditia a car yede for energy sector HSA electricity yaton amaya yentimentua and the energy sector levy act abayo so what's Esla yede buy na for 5 years and the last Esla bond that omo ye e kobe 2030 it HSA wo me yema ni enananom because we try Esla no till 2030 something because our mortgage for that period you get fund that you try your mortgage for the next 15 years and they just say get fund that you bet you be a di chiaka and you say the year at the from you know they are mortgaging Ghana for everything now omuni omaton bibia e de akoje bosia omunishwe ya ombeton biom enti afa ye gold e wo ho no eno ne e Japan na ompese omoye no because omohwa ya ton chense no ya ton enkunya na e wo hall ye mpa ye da so wo bedroom ya ton enti ye hwehwe ne e beton biom ye say empoma no ye empoma no ne enkoton eno ne sika kokko na ompese omode ye Japan no ompese omode koje 1.something billion dollars eba ade 10% royalty a free a champion breso and a negotiates part of the mineral code say obey gold mining there and they also are buying 10% free in social gold fields Anglo Gold why 10% and you know a Japadia oh Japadia yeah nananum Japadia say omodesa 10% no echo abrochre echo for me company the tax haven na omodesa sikano eboro omodesa ye Japadia no eboro 1.5 billion ebedi ni sesia senebeya echinebi sa 1.4 billion no mwedi no na ye gold na ye 10% no ya mortgage nti ye mano mu ebeje abana sa gold sikano omunya and so every year so sa sikano ebre 200 and something million dollars every year you have 200 and something million every sa ye Japadia na ye nananu jaye no omunko ompese omufa sa Japadia ni sesia ekoje 1 something billion I just say china de omufi ho no nipa na di 70 something be di 80 something ye di 60 ye so ye di chi nso ye ma 30 something 20 something enti omo de koje bosia ye man bedru ho no na say ya chechire ensa any size can it won't be available to them and so size can ye be akoba na ye did then their consumption enti dia it is bad for the youth. They are mortgaging the future of our youth. They are mortgaging the future of their youth. Enti na ye ma sorry almost say fix the country. They have a right to say it. What I say. And I'll say here, leaders, because any man ko ye, almost school and ko ye, acquiring ye, hospital ye, bibia ye. Meanwhile, and your man, and I was a mobile buying, Namutimia, yes, and your money now. You are selling it, you are mortgaging it. And Memaga say, no man could ye, and yeah, leaders, no, I will say, yes, sorry. Now, Yeti and Quadano so, because the future is about them. Now, say, you can mortgage your future. Now, a drum, so now a car, about 300 and something billion. The Ben will be 3 years. Yet, baby, if you know, maybe a car, Yakono, Esa. A Binway, yes, you but Yamano, they have the next 50 years, 60 years to live in this country. Now, wako bob kakese at almost do pay and pay and pay. Omunchi and ye my and some better to be in here.
Mpacho, Madame Isma, Messa, Maba, contribute now. It's a 4 natural for Bibiana Warfare, a free piano, a high cape 93.3 FM. Within your Hene Kwame David, and check Nadi, young commodity in Abba every year. Nemu me kai was say near Cape FM Kwa and the graduate Nemu no radio stations which says Spark FM, to say Hope FM, Splash FM, Nice FM, Pink FM, Benya FM, Rich FM, Call FM, Live FM, Costa FM, Obruman Kwa FM, Castle FM, Sweet FM, Radio Code Online, and I feel Loud Silence Radio. Ekremua amode brewo you transmitting live from Cape Coast Hotel enunti na eno na Yera John Dramani Mahama.
Yes.
Ba membra was so na feed baba mame enchen kakra. Yenhwe about 2 year e course e 2020 mu each boss Jane Mensa achemu ese one of the elections in fact if it and no abreso ye sha say to aba be pim sese bre no abato ya to asumdwi ewum na mu down fian efimbie enu me bi say ohunu no sa
say we at say we old school we a student too now what settle questions now I answer what dear once a year one answer and I will market what dear into what settle questions what answer and I will market that's the only way I can explain it because election are for the first time in Ghana in the electoral process nipa watching you couldn't power train, Nipa watching you say it was the most peaceful. How can it be the most peaceful? Yenya election and Nipa watching have died in the electoral process. And you know the marking scheme now also question no questions no any marks or the mind. Elections are for the first time easy ballot papers are leaky. You easy ballot papers. Ya to be a gun rim, a bikuta womo, ya chibi, a biwakamu. This is the first election I mean, who's I done Bresso and Cedar. And the way the Americans say, on one a marking of home. And the Nipa there's a wow marking on out to me 100%. And then the on one dream and I say, we are the best election, we are the worst election. So maybe market election here. I'll give it F. It's the West election.
And as my member, ye mame, Professor Nana Jane Opoku, Ajama, and Chain. I'm the end is a bandu puno. Okay. I'm on the Agin be at the Ama Electra a year commission about a year reforms. Like I say, every season, I'm on Shada and Cassam. But let me be say, and this among your puno. I can't mention more fast, so I'm very responding to this.
Edikai, say changes be ababa, electoral commission as a circle. Changes be brave, abaya electoral system num. If we say Shasi no, it be as a Yabekaya, you don't send a dintro. Into Kwase me the nano Pokwajima, so dingum, no aqua to aba. I will need somebody to know before Francois about so means so many desire. Into one here no be do dear quacoto. And also such changes here na ye afi yakonya card e sha se na color no cry black and white e do baby color no koye colored ansa na afi kodu baby kura de biometric system no bae into bon staff emre bia ebeto aba bewie no obi a hwe review ye ka review ye nka cancel e hwa che se hwade no ye na hwe de ko ye na tinemu na hwe de anko ye nso na eno nso ye hoye de ebe ya ye kwakoto aba bi wa na ohawo ye nyaaye no eso ate ana nso mpo ye fi ho nti azeno mo tinyen afi bia was adwenkyereba na me yakoto no ya atintinim nti dama na hesu ya abaye bodu na oba ndam na se NDC fo watena ho no wa hyehye adwende aha no wanko ye nti henso ye na adwenyi was a cry also one father no ko IPAC onye agency of the EC or an arm of the EC why the school BBSC was a kama headmaster also one kon hwehwe matron one farman headmaster no do no so kama matron no nti ahyase no pono won peda woje dama on kyerɛ dɛ ɛwɔ dopo a izibete ye bikoro dama o kyerɛ dɛ ahyase po dɛ ɛretene bikoro n'enwa ɔdmo ma asomdwe mba then so ndi so wɔyɛ bɔkɔ woso dama no wanje wansa won fa letter nambra ne anka dɛ yazekama wo IPAC care of EC also na EC awo no daji na hyehyɛ wo meetings hu de agenda ne yɛbɛyɛndam ntenzi ayenzi yazeko one fa mboye mbe nanso nyon hwan kote na ɔde anyhwan kasa on pressful ɔde damasemi ohia wan mejezi dɛ awara anyimere kase ayo hene Kwame David wo copy nte wo copy wo so akankan ehu wo programs akyerɛkyerɛ nkrofum ma hon so wa atase dama ne ye mpanyimfo so okrom ha ye wo hena hemfo okrom ha ye wo hena sɔre mpanyimfo okrom ha ye wo opinion leaders ye wan krankro so ho a nyina so na sabi ye to aba ye nyima okro ye wanko ye na ye kyerɛ hena adwun onye bone sanya dama adwunkyerɛ na nti obesinde ye kyerɛ uzi aye hu ndo no so no nzeme bi anko ye wo ho nsaze no motenyen sesia bebe yedun odo bia hundam document no no tase no fodo ananso mpo bia bibi no na onye no ye bibi na onye na kyerɛ hena ye nka dɛ bebe yegina na yegina ye betewu na ya zinzama atutu ye nti obodu de yebodu ho na ye bibi o nyina ya agya tum do o dama na mu ni yetu a oboboa oma no nti mama ka wo honyen
and as you say wakiji me you say o bibi ka ana
say me correction kakra bi mama hwe say me fantin beba there
tradition with style. Castle FM 90.3. Castle FM 90.3.
there make Hassan Drew baby, and so intimi and we answer if you are by into Kanya about
90.3.
On Codum. Neo Honson say, Yaba Cape Coast, hey, yeah, the and Nasibema Cape Coast, the Woma Ghana for Professor J. Mills. Na me Yame Ayamadum, ma Menini Juma, me who nipa otie oye nipa onyamisro very good man enti ye nyina ene e ka ho e bon modern eye ejuma na Professor Mills Mr. President and Yamin Chade ode emisata Central Region Abakamado enti enyuma ye no benko kasa menko a e say o manpanyin ko antimi nye ejuma on na abediche ne ministers na ene enti ene yaba Central Region so ye kai yenua pakwese misata so ye kan no ono ne maame ye me maame enti nyame adom me wie nyame ye bia emra me baka peoples bia me fa no ekochia no enti efi ye wie ye bibia e be fa ho asa no enti mama ye ba wai minim de otie radio de
agi ye wi ajo da ansa na wo be ma ye last words no ye national chairman ma NDC amanyu no honorable chairman Ofosu Ampofo e wa ha no enti yebema anozo akabibi kakra ansana yaba beje yen last what's nafi okay yeah sorry so na abra obi na me kai was yeah live TV XYZ and afi so other TV stations yeah there na afi so Spark FM 103.7 Dunkon of Things and so Hope 99.9 FM Breman Isukuma Splash FM Sinfusu and Nice FM Winneba 90.7 FM Pink FM Kaswa 96.9 and Albania 105.7 and no Elmina Sansona Rich FM Asinfusu 98.7 FM then Nicole FM 97.7 and no Aguna Sudu Live FM Cape Coast 107.5 and I think Costa FM and Mankasim 94.9 and I feel Ubruma Ankuma and all 100.7 FM and also Mankasim. Any other radio stations were offer Mamma Aquaba. Yana Yarapesokra and Santa Cribia Edema 18 now.
You answer Namaka President Mahama, some kind of not say. I'm saying, what have you dear Hoka because of China and a year at that, Yama being you do. I was some our central region, a year former regional minister. Now, a former national organizer of the party, no, or China officially ye didn't know what. Nti regional sa kwenye so na yede ama abusuani adofo na yako sanso na yenua Dr. Damakin no so free central region and Bribio Trem no ye chairman of the one of our progressive alliance parties DPP or also ochina ye penokrabia e won kan nti no mu nyina fi central region ha omu nyina asum our party no I say yakaiwo na yesre nyame so on form kra NCE na central region baya na me de to so say party no as a party no so appreciate the role that our party at all level from the region to constituency to branch levels communicators youth organizers women organizers radio callers serial callers omuna boyjuma kese at the boy you saw the contribution of the central region towards the NDC for every election since the party was established in 1992 no every election be abekobia no obi fi central region ha eda yes ticket so 1992 Professor Mills partner President Rawlings and 1996 President Rawlings ko no so no Professor Mills be yen flag bearer no on also yen card no so for 2000 election 2004 the same thing 2008 the same thing for all these years no for every election bia yebeko in the 8 elections no somebody from central region is on the ticket of the NDC either as a flag bearer or a running mate and the last time also no President Mahama for the first time mami Professor Jane na no pokwajima the running mate to the party history in the history of politics in Ghana say a major political party afoba and na running mate nti no how central region is to the NDC nti ha na ehu hia say domase ne aka kire say achia na mu ye ohia say abebo nyina yenim say ne aka enim no na edoso na nti no omonkoso antai echi na President Mahama bae yenim nsem abeka nyina na ye na KUFUOR say oba ono so emeka na onchechre point by point eniema watimi aye ama oman we say anase mantam we na mpanyin si we anya bibia ma wase a o monokro no President Mahama be start say Commander Sugar Factory ama enipa wo central region no manya adwuma aye na KUFUOR bae say oba be good Dr. Parker Sindum ofi central region ha we be bank na spread across the whole country. Baby, I'll be for GN Group and GN Bank everywhere across the country. Some now me who send ya dino na essa na me Europe. What be some who say it's why you be central region for. Is it what you are supposed to do for them? Because one entrepreneur in the person of Dr. Kwesi Ndum, had created opportunity for people across the length and breadth of this country. Dr. Bawumia Krum, you call a friend said Narelugu, where the regional capital for Northeast, you know. Apart from Group Ndum Bank, you know, any cooperative bank be or they don't even have any commercial bank and we're going. Until the workers were complaining, so many baby cry that is the state in which our country finds itself. But it's not simple. If I can say, Minka Bakopentwa, Emame, Jane, friends and poor, and I'm referring to Jim Mensa, Nancy Mobekai. Just as our trust and our dream will be said. Does she have conscience? This is one election area. About 8 constituencies are in court. It has never happened. Both the MPP and NDC are in court, challenging the Electoral Commission. And now, Savlugu, MPP for say, Omontiasi say, about one, Yadama NDC. Uko Pusiga, MPP for court. Uko Sahiyoswa, NDC for court. Uko Tachimansaf, NDC for court. Uko Takwan Swayim, and the Escado Ketan, and several other constituencies. This is one election that we have organized, and both the NDC and MPP are disputing the outcome of the elections. And it becomes so difficult for this woman to come and say, and it's an insult to the colossus of elections in Africa, Dr. Farijan. Sir, Jimen Sabeka says, our election is the best election that has been organized since 1992. It is an insult to almost everybody, especially Dr. Farijana. What done the institutions, an electoral institution in the whole election, the people in Central Kofi, Akpafu, Lolobi, and Lipefo, less than 24 hours to the election, where you should just a fiat say about on a better woman to be. It has never happened in the history of this country. They don't have a representative in parliament. Meanwhile, no more to for presidential elections. Into what is she telling us? Enti Mijidi say the NDC will respond appropriately to Jimensa. Na yan kanche Ghana for you say Tetiasoya no yan suye hobiu. Enti what happened in 2020 elections? No, we are not going to allow that to happen. It is electoral reforms proposed as na idea bano. You are appealing to the international community, traditional authorities, religious leaders. The Electoral Commission ought to take it very serious because we are referee. You referee in a match that is played by teams. Now, the team be say regulation, no any no money, you know some of the issues, but you accept it and sit down and dialogue. But the intransigent position say they don't want to respond to the reforms now will lead Ghana nowhere if the moral society and the civil society, traditional authorities near the and sorry say election year 2024, you know. Then President Mahama can, you know, do or die. And do or die means that everything that ought to be done to ensure that there is sanctity, there is transparency, there is orderliness. We are not going to compromise on anything. We want to salute the people of Central Region. We want to thank you for your support, and we believe that 2024 we still can count on you for a resounding victory for the NDC. If say nearby development ever, and then people are throwing their hands in despair because Ghana is no more working. But they should remember that NDC will come again and Ghana will start working again. Thank you very much.
All right, that's yepa na Penny say Penny. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. In the last words na afi yadi jumedino ninjina yadi esiha.
Yo, Ohene Kwame David, na dawase. MC Akomo ya twetwe anopai adia esoni na mafasa kwenye so na wetiefo nyina omomutie ene Central Region fo nyina yade enase ebema mu nyina se mujina yichi abato emu ebe na trade amponyam ko se yeto aba asundwemu a bibia ekoyi obi opie eto aba maye yadamase ma mokujina santene mu wiemu aje krata eto maye yadamase ma manto amaye so nyame nka mo ho nyame sakra mo adwen send bear 2024 yasamba mubeti asempa yadeba or share your manifesto, the People's Manifesto yadeba 2020 no and no and akoye the Bible la say see DH ankasa akochiremu ene enwoma yefemu anka yebetimi adane no enti meka say MPP for more ferry share your manifesto mu enwoma bebre ekoso sesia ni na answers no say yebetimi aso ano ni na wo your manifesto mu enti share me wo so afa Bank of Ghana say Bank of Ghana embo ento gold wo share your manifesto mu ni na ewo ho efa galamsey ho your solution to galamsey enwoma bebre ho a they will get the solutions to what is happening. Yan kase train 2025 asani aba asana enyoma was say yeah. Nti bibia on person on be fa fi manifesto bia omohwemu na omonfa na omon emma enyoma nda ne organa yadamase
yes we da so say wo bai ebusia aha na empenifo ese de dai kosi ya ene bitim embre ene ya family say messages bibria ba wo bo Ghana man peni dada John Dramani Mahama ene ni mpenifo e ba ye abaso pa woje eye ne nsema wake nyina atum ya somu pa na ebreji ntumi nkenkan ne nyina mofa encheye meka o se midin no e de ohene Kwame David, Cape 93.3 FM. Na enye yenkwanso eda yefa jubedi nembo no Spark FM, Hope FM, Splash FM, Nice FM, Pink FM, Benya FM, Rich FM, Call FM, Live FM, Castle FM, Obruman Kuma FM, and Afi Switch FM, Radio Gold Online, and Loud Silence Radio. Efa jubedi enyina. Entino nanye yedininya esi ha. Wanti yenke bima ene yakra.
52 minutes past 10 o'clock. A higher cast on 90.3 FM. The better be better sit there, so no take president and come out to train. But I recovered in the president and thank you tone. Do maybe already war 50 man to maha and Yanamo yon beke shia in Yimdofia, but came into Maze na wa kweke shia. Yeni anu muslimi foso oboko ekeshia so foso onye mpano funya so ekeshia da bon komo twitwi nyina oboko bia no yes biba bra wa castle 90.3 FM ntime nkwechi yenkoden yenteza president owo dema nyina na I mean we all make judgment out of it indeed higher castle 90.3 FM coordinating we blend tradition with style.
Come on every Ghanaian, I want to ask some questions. I want to make suggestions. Please